You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian Balls.
What's up, NASCAR Authentics collectors and diecast reviewers on YouTube? This is Original Big Bri here, and welcome back to another Wave 6 NASCAR Authentics diecast review on my YouTube channel. And today we're reviewing one of the big three drivers, guys. And this is the first time reviewing one of the big three drivers that are not Martin Truex Jr. nor Kyle Busch. It is the one and only everyone's next favorite driver. Oh, not really. After what happened at the Xfinity Darlington race, we got Kevin Harvick in the 2018 Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Gourmet Sandwiches Ford Fusion for Stewart-Haas Racing. That was a mouthful, Brian. No need to get into more details on that, but this is a really simple looking car that I just picked up along with all the rest of the cars from Wave 6. See right there, we got a really nice looking newly configured Jimmy John's paint scheme. Well, they're actually, they've already changed the paint scheme again, so I mean, man, we'll get into more about that topic, guys, of you know, the paint scheme changes that we've been getting recently. So yeah, inaccurate diecast, that's fine, guys. But this is still a nice looking car, man. I'm looking forward to review this car and all the other cars. Well, majority of the other cars, excluding the Busch cars, from wave number 6. So without further ado, guys, we're gonna go ahead and unbox this happily looking car, and we're gonna take a close look at the Kevin Harvick Jimmy John's car. Alrighty, guys, we got this diecast opposite box, and before we go ahead and take a closer look at the Kevin Harvick Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Ford Fusion, let's go ahead and look at the little accessory that comes with this. And it is another one of my favorites. We got the three-dimensional plastic hoods, as I'm trying to get a focus in on that JJ, and no, that's not Jimmy Johnson I'm talking about. That is the Jimmy John's logo, which you know, it looks really nice. Still have yet to try Jimmy John's yet. You know, I've had, you know, plenty of opportunities to try it, but still haven't yet. So there's literally one right by my house. But from what I heard, my friend says that it is really good. But probably one of my favorite Kevin Harvick accessories that we got. I mean, this is a really nice looking hood. Definitely works out well with this diecast. Speaking of the devil, guys, let's get back to the NASCAR diecast review, as we're going to be, you know, getting everything set up right here. Got to get a nice little look at the Jimmy John's accessory on the background. So there we go. So, I mean, a fairly different car that we usually get for Kevin Harvick. They finally changed the paint scheme out, guys. Oh, God, is that Ford grille crooked? I think it's slightly slanted. Man. For every dollar I had for lying out, creating decal errors, man, I'd be rich right now. Oh, man. And who knows, maybe at this rate, with all these errors I'm going to get, it's probably going to, eventually I'll be up there racing 2011 with all the screwed up diecasts he's had. Go check out Racing 2011. He's a really cool guy. This diecast review is also going to go out to any Kevin Harvick fans who are watching, and of course my good buddy PWP2933, also known as Buddy Poley. So that's probably his old username I just shouted out, but I still remember that by heart. So what are good friends are for. Buddy, if you're watching this, man, man, we need to catch up and talk about life, because it's been a while. But yeah, this is a really nice looking car. I mean, it's basically, if I had how to describe this car, well, I mean, it's basically an inverted paint scheme of what the Jimmy John's cars are usually known for. So basically where the black was, that's where the white was, and then where the white was, that's where the black was. And it really turned out to be a really cool paint scheme until they changed it mid-season. I mean, holy crap. I mean, it started out with the Hendrick cars changing their paint schemes. Well, just making little changes because they announced all those cars, the Hendrick 2018 lineup back last August, and the diecasts weren't really accurate. Knowing Rick Hendrick, they always change the schemes. And then, what was it, like, the Menards cars as well from Team Penske, they changed their cars several times, you know, going from a red number to the red logos to the white numbers, just, my God. And then the Stewart-Haas Racing cars, you know, they changed their paint schemes up, and they even changed the Jimmy John's cars as well, guys. I think they're also changing it again during the playoff races as well. Probably the reason for that is because, you know, all the little, because of the laser inspection rule that a lot of drivers have been, you know, abusing. So, but it's pretty unfortunate because yeah, and also the William Byron cars as well. They changed numerous as well. So, man, dude, I mean, this year, I mean, what has been the most disappointing paint scheme change that we've seen for this year? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I think in my opinion, it's got to be the Menards car, man. I do not like that white number. They need to go back to the red number. Just man, or at least make an accurate diecast, because it just looks so wrong with the white silver number. But enough of me talk about Team Penske. Let's get back on to the diecast review. This is actually a Kevin Harvick car that does not have the Busch logos, because I remember like last year on the Hunt Brothers car, actually on both Xfinity cars from last year, not this year's as well, guys. This year's was excluded from the Busch logo that was secretly planted on the beef post. But you see right there, we don't have any of that, so no beer wagons right here, guys. But yeah, I really do like this paint scheme of me. Of course, what the Atlanta race win just came out of this car, so I mean, would be cool if we actually got you know, some race versions from the big three. I mean, kind of makes sense. But you know, the playoffs are just around the corner and anything can happen. So I don't know. We will see. But yeah, guys, like usual on all the NASCAR Authentics cars, we do not have any Monster Energy logo branding on the sides and the front windshield. We got a white interior for the NASCAR Authentics compared to the black interiors on the Gold Series. And also on the Gold Series, we are supposed to have a... on the Gold Series, they have the driver's window name on the back. But in NASCAR Authentics, they do not have that. I hate to keep pointing those out, but some people would be like, why is this diecast not accurate? Well, that's why. Plus, you're only paying $5, so you know you're losing $3 worth of decals. Plus, there's no base on this car as well, because they removed the Busch sponsorship on this car. I mean, the only time they've actually had a car on a base in NASCAR Authentics was the Busch Donta throwback from 2016. Would be cool if they do another throwback wave, guys, like they did in 2016. I'm hearing rumors about it. That could be the next wave that we got. Heck, if it does become true, I guess I'm a NASCAR Authentic psychic. But I probably just jinxed it for you guys. But let's go ahead and start the NASCAR diecast comparison on a car that, you know, surprisingly is my only Jimmy John's car I have right up there and his Las Vegas race version. But it is the NASCAR Authentic Spin Master version. And this is definitely going to be some big changes right there in quality. So you can kind of see why I meant when they inverted the paint scheme. See, the color's just inverted, which looks really nice. Because what, Jimmy Johnson, well, not Jimmy Johnson, wow. I knew I was going to say that. Yeah, confirmed for 2019. This is Jimmy Johnson's new sponsor. Yeah, I mean, at least they kept the red number 4, which is pretty cool. But everything else about this car has changed. Even the font is different. I like the white font. Definitely is a lot more attractive than this little font that we got. I mean, Christ, guys, I think Kevin Harvick has had this paint scheme. He has not changed the Jimmy John's paint scheme since they debuted it in 2014, or when they first sponsored Kevin Harvick. I mean, heck, guys. Actually, I think this was they never changed it on the 4 car. I know they changed it in the 29 car before, but in the 4, I don't think they ever did. So it's about time they finally changed up the paint scheme, guys. As I'm sure you guys, I know the side-by-side comparison, because the other side wasn't looking too good. Jimmy Johnson logo, well, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna say Jimmy Johnson. The Jimmy John's logo is also on this. It's a lot more extended on the Spin Master version compared to Lionel version. But then again, I mean, look how much more bulkier the NASCAR Authentics Spin Master version is compared to Lionel's. But one thing that I like about the Spin Master version, we got name banners compared to not having any at all. And those are the days we have those. But unfortunately, I don't think we're ever going to get them back, so I guess we can move on for that. I just noticed this black stripe right here, guys. Is that supposed to be there? Because that does look a little wonky. I don't want to say it's a decal error, because I think I saw some other people, including Lil Wrangler, had this as well. Tell me if that's accurate, guys, because I don't know if that is or not. But, oh yeah, silly me, I forgot to show you guys the top side view. So there's the top side compared to the very basic top that we got. That's another thing I liked from NASCAR Authentics Spin Master. They filled in that gap with Freaky Fast, because where those little white gaps are, that's where the Busch logos are supposed to be. But of course, you can't have that, because we don't want to. I don't think Lionel's I don't think Lionel wants to get in trouble for, you know, promoting alcohol on a retailer that's made for, you know, a younger audience. But hoping you guys enjoyed this NASCAR Authentics diecast review on Kevin Harvick's 2018 Freaky Fast Jimmy John's. I'm dyslexic, guys. Jimmy John's gourmet sandwiches. So Jimmy John's. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this really bad NASCAR diecast review. Oh man, if there was gonna be one diecast review I was gonna screw up, it was probably gonna be this one right here. So if you guys got some entertainment out of that, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe if you guys haven't already, so you guys can stay up to date on all my latest NASCAR Authentics diecast reviews. And I'll catch you again on another NASCAR Authentics diecast review.